Hey, all my friends at social media, free Dave here, Dave D. Williamson, founder of Social Pro. You are exactly 6 seconds away from seeing how we influence our prospects on the internet to get them to come to us, hunt us down like a dog at a coon hunt, wanting to find out what business we're in. I have two of my top coaches online with me right now, and stay tuned. We're going to show you exactly what it takes to build a successful business online, branding yourself. Say hello, Darren Weathers.
Hello, how's everybody out there in the internet world?
And we have Karen Stroh. She's one of my top coach students right now. She's studying to be a certified coach. Say hello, Karen.
Hello, everybody. Have a great day.
All right, let's get this party started, gang. I know at the time we're shooting this video, we just got done with Memorial Day weekend. A lot of people have been off. I know you're sitting there at that job wishing you were working at home. A lot of you. The ones of you that are working at home full time, well, you can always make more money, right? You're always looking to build your business more. Also, we got something for you people that are brand new and struggling or never made a dime on the internet, okay? So pay attention and listen up. Here we go. The name of the game here, gang, is to reach a mass audience. The only way you're going to do that is to brand yourself in multiple networks. Now, we teach branding in over 15 networks. That gives you access to over 3 billion active daily users or prospects, if you will, on the internet, okay, that you can market to your business to. The name of the game here is not to hunt them down to have them come to you 24 hours, 7 days a week. And the way you do that is social influence. So the bottom line is you have to reach a mass audience. You have to stand out amongst that audience because you are in competition with that audience. Now, the second thing that you have to do here is you have to harness the ability to influence the audience you're reaching. Okay. And I don't mean going out hunting them down. I mean influence them through your postings, activity, and your social networks to have them come to you. Okay. And say, hey, Dave, what do you got? You got coaching? I need to learn this, man. I'm having problems. Or I'm making money, but I want to make more. Or I want to learn how to blog. Or I want to do this or that. Okay. You want them coming to you. So let me show you what we do to accomplish that. Okay. Now, first of all, we're going to show you multiple networks. Okay. I'm going to take you over to Twitter first. And if you come in here, I'm going to show you my Twitter account. Okay. And if I click on notifications, and I don't care what anybody says, it ain't how many followers you got in Twitter. Okay. Quit listening to that crap. It's how you influence people and how well you give back helping people. It's what's going to get you branded. Okay. Believe me, if you're offering good education, people are going to come to you wanting to know more. Okay. So here I am, my notifications, and you can click home here on Twitter and you'll be at your homepage. But if you click notifications here, you can see here where I'm going through my notifications. I go through them every day. Okay. I work my business every day and I do quite well. So these people right here, 5 people follow me, right? Okay. Now I probably already took care of them, but I'm going to just show you what I do over here. Okay. And these are ideas that you really need to get this education to run your business. Okay. I'm going to open each one of them in the tab. Okay. Now let's just pull one up. Now look, this guy, I believe, added me, but we're going to find out. I'm going to click on message and look. Yeah, he started following me. See my educational content. Look, I replied back to him. Thanks for following me, Martin. Social Pro, free one-on-one personal coaching, marketing coaching, $1,000 training. See, now I replied back to him. I'm staying and active with this man. And he sees more of my posts. Sooner or later, he's going to come over to Skype. He's going to get some more coaching. And we're going to get him real marketing results within his 3 hours. He's going to come aboard. He's going to be another coach. Okay. A lot of these people, it's going to happen the same way in all these communities. Now, here's another one. I'm going to hit message. See, thanks for following me, Joe. See that? I replied back. So my point here is that if you are not responding to your notifications, here's another one. Okay, this one I didn't get. I'll have to get this one. Okay, there's a new one. So I'll have to respond to them. But my point is, if you're not looking at your notifications, like where people are favoring your tweets and stuff like that, and replying back, thanks for favoring my tweet, you're not having any live, active interaction here. They're not going to be reminded of you and keep coming back to you. Okay. And I brought a lot of sales out of Twitter. A lot of people post in Twitter. They post their tweets in Twitter all day long and they just fail every year. I can literally show you in 20 minutes how to go steal 50 leads out of Twitter. 20 minutes flat. I will prove it to you. Just follow instructions with this post. Send me a Skype contact request. I will show you in 20 minutes how to physically grab 50, 60, 70 leads out of Twitter just like that and work it 20 minutes and be down the road to another community. Take me up on that offer. Follow the instructions in this post. Send me a Skype contact request and I will prove it to you. And then I'll give you 3 hours of free training to get you just blow your mind. And you'll see a system that really works. And you'll get one-on-one coaching for free. You'll get $1,000 in training. Okay? Without any catches. No catches whatsoever. That's Twitter. Let me show you some results over on Facebook. Are you a Facebook fan? Look here. I got all kinds of conversations going here, okay? Now, this guy, he's been seeing my posts where I'm tagging him in good educational contact. He just gave me a Skype username. I told him, did you already send me a contact request? I do not chase people, friends. I'm not going to go send him a contact request. He can send me one, okay? I have my people come to me because I've got training that works. My people make money, okay? So here's another one right here. Requested a like. Look, I just gave you a like. Hey Ness, I just gave you a like. As you suggested, please return the favor, okay? Down here, Ness said, yes, Dave, I will. I will watch your later tonight. What he meant to say was, I will watch your Skype video later tonight, okay? Thank you. I said, and then she said, or he said again, thank you, Dave, for liking my post. This could be a girl, I can't tell. I think it's either a guy branding a girl's photo. I don't know. He needs to learn how to brand himself, and we can get him straightened out and help him out. But if somebody goes to Facebook and they look at your photo and they can't tell if it's really you or it's one of your family members or whatever, you're not branding yourself correct, gang. That's just a tip for you. Anyway, he or she said, you are welcome, Dave. I said also, Skype is sometimes very slow. Laugh out loud. I often get the good old jumper cables out to jumpstart it. So if you already sent me a Skype request, contact request, I didn't receive it, and we'll have to send you one. Let me know what your username is. This is the only time I will send somebody a Skype contact request, is if they sent one and I didn't get it, okay? But I do not chase people down. Prospecting sucks. Y'all know that. You don't like cold calling. That's old, prospecting, hunting people down. That's old school. Who wants to do that? We're in today's social media marketing world here. You can bring millions of people right to you on autopilot every day. That's what we do. Here's another one right here. This guy wanted a like on his post, and then I gave him a like. Hey, Hammett, just, gave you a like as you suggested. You can return a favor on the page, whatever. But I also told him, but you have no message tab on your page. I let him know that he has no message tab on this page. Look, gang, this is education. When you help other people and let them know stuff, they get back to you. Wow, he knows what he's doing. He helped me out. There's no message tab here. I can't send him a message. He's losing his prospect, see? So he said, okay, thanks, Dave. I said, absolutely, anytime. There's some more results. See, this is interaction. These people are all coming to me. And I could go on and on. There's a bunch of them I already took care of. But all down through here, I'm getting messages from, thank you, Mr. Dave. There's a lot of them in here. And they know that they're starting to really get to know. Well, they know me. I've been branding over 60 networks. I get them all the time. Let's jump over to LinkedIn and show you something pretty cool here. Over in LinkedIn, here's what 99% of networkers don't know. This is the biggest notorious problem for failing in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very high echelon of business professionals. Okay, it's a community. It's got a lot more business professionals than Facebook. Believe me, Facebook's a lot more people, but LinkedIn has a higher number of educated business professionals. So therefore, you have to market different. You have to have your profile set up different. If you want to make money with the best, you gotta be competing with the best. Okay. So let me show you something. Here's your profile. Okay. I'm gonna click on my profile. Now look, what I'm gonna do is open another tab. Okay. And I'm going to show you just a random profile. We can type in anything. Darren, what do you want me to type in? John or Dan or what? Just give me something anonymous.
Dan.
Dan. Okay, we'll just type in Dan. That's a common name, okay? And let's go down here and just choose one. Which one you want, Darren? Choose one with a photo now.
Dan Norris.
Dan Norris. Okay, here's Dan Norris, gang. Now, first of all, we're going to look at his profile, okay? And I'll endorse him while I'm here. By default in LinkedIn, by default, your background summary section will be listed first. You have a background summary section and you have a background experience section. Okay? Now, let me ask you something. If people come and check you out on LinkedIn, are they going to want to know your summary about how you came to be? Or are they going to want to know your experience and what you can do for them first? I think that's a given. They're going to want to know your experience and what you can do for them. So you need to have this switch with this. So it's the first thing they see. Now, let me give you an example. Look over here at my profile, okay? This is good education here, gang. Now watch it. This is what'll make you millions of dollars right here. Okay. Look, my experience section's first. See that? His summary section's first. People don't give a rat's butt about your summary section. They want to know what kind of experience you have and what you can do for them. Now look at my profile, look at the copywriting. And I do all the copywriting for all my coaches, okay? And copywriting is what you must know to influence people. So look, I have arrows. Each paragraph makes them want to read the next paragraph. Okay, after I give people multiple forms of contact down here, then I have some recommendations, and there's more here. And I have some videos of live testimonies of what I've done. Now, I teach my coaches to do this, and also I make it possible that you can use, my branding also in our testimonies, to bring people in your business. And we teach you how to do it. So my point is, your prospects in LinkedIn are very highly educated. A lot of them are. They're college people, they're executives, stuff like that. And when they want to work from home or quit their job or retire or whatever, they're going to come look for somebody that is equally experienced and educated as them. So your profile better be on its toes, okay? So your experience section should be first. Now look at the copywriting in here. Now look at Dan's copywriting. Now I'm not down on Dan. I'm just telling you. Look at it. It's just plain Jane. Down here, the experience, this is the most important part. It's all crammed together. Nobody's going to read all that. They're going to read a little bit of that and say, oh, the heck with this. I'm going to go check out somebody else's profile. You see what I'm saying, gang? This is the kind of stuff that, education leads to wealth right here. But anyway, that's LinkedIn. Let's show you another community. Here's names. Okay, here's names. Names, you can measure your rep score, your peer assessment, and your social score. And I can teach you more about that. Once you come over and contact me on Skype, we'll teach you a little bit more for free. Basically, these scores tell you what you're doing, across the internet and social media. You have to know if you're influencing people. You have to have higher scores than other people to stand out. Then people and names will want to join you, see? Then they'll hit you on your coaching offer or whatever you're offering, and we teach you how to do that. But anyway, if you come over here on profile, click at it, and you can sign up for an account here, gang, and add me as a friend. I'll connect with you over here. But look here. Look at all the endorsements I have. They go on and on and on. Look at these. These are all separate. These are all separate endorsements. Look, you can read them. This very honest, caring person that truly puts 120% effort to helping the hard-working average person, person succeed in social media marketing. There's one. Let's see what else we got down here. Let me find another one, a random one. Here's one. Dave is a great guy. He's very honest, trustworthy. He cares about the little guy and is there to help him to succeed. Look, when people see this all over the internet, and Google's picking up on this, all my endorsements, guess what they're going to want to do? People follow leaders. Followers follow followers. Followers are always failing, okay? People that want to be leaders will follow leaders. And those are people that have endorsements, references. Other people are saying good things about them. Now, taken for granted, a lot of leaders have people saying bad things about them because they're jealous. They tried their system, they didn't work it, and it didn't work. So they're talking bad about them. But that's not right to do, okay? But you can look in the communities and tell if a person knows what he's doing. Look, you got all these. Now look, here's all my references. Look how many references I got going down through here. Look at that. Look at all that. See? This is the kind of stuff that brings people to you. That's the names, okay? As you can see, I'll go back to my dashboard over here. I know you don't know what these scores mean, but they're very high. Okay. Social influence kind of low because I'm building Social Pro right now, working on a website. I haven't been marketing much, but 99 peer assessment is about the highest you can get. Rep score is about the highest you can get. Social influence, I just haven't been posting a lot. Okay. But that's still not bad. Okay. You can tell I haven't been posting. Last 7 days, 0, 0. See, I haven't been posting. I haven't been working my business very much here. I've been working on a website. Let me show you something else. Here's Cloud. This will tell you your social score across the internet, and it'll tell it to you at Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google Plus, community. 82% in Facebook, and of course, I've been in Facebook a long time. 8% in Twitter, 5%. These numbers are nowhere near as high as they normally are when I was, really marketing heavy. I got coaches now. I'm working on the site. I'm doing a lot of other things. I moved up. Okay. Matter of fact, I got coaches that moved up. They don't market much anymore. They're doing good now. 62 on a today score, my score here, 62%. That's not bad. That's not really high. When I was marketing, I was running about an 80 to a 87 to a 92%. That's exceptionally high. 62 is still above average, okay? Average score is probably 39 to 42%, okay? But I just wanted to show you this. They got a graph in here and everything. I mean, you can get over here and play around. This is clout.com, and these are perks. If you get your score up and you do real well, then you can claim your perks. They'll send you an email telling you got new perks. Matter of fact, I got a case of what was it, Darren? Raspberry Lipton iced tea sent to me. They sent it by mail. No shipping. They cost me nothing. Okay, for my marketing. So I've gotten different perks out of here: free books, inspiration videos, movies, all kinds of stuff. Okay, there's another one. Referral key. Here's another community. You have, your profile, your posts, your colleagues, everything across here. But what I want you to look at is endorsements. Over here, look at all these endorsements. See, I teach you how to get this kind of stuff. And then you can go in anywhere and do a screenshot of your endorsements and do a post, and people say, wow, this guy knows these communities. He's a referral key. Look at the endorsements, what people saying about him. I'm going to go learn from this guy. I want to be a leader. See where I'm going, gang? See how important that is? Now, let me show you one more thing here. I'd like to show you this because it's pretty cool, actually. Autism awareness. That's a good cause. She's helping people. Autism. There, right here, gang. Look. The same photo. Look, see? Same photo. Over here. And then I'll put a reply message in here. Thanks for following me. See? They'll keep coming back to my board, and they'll come over here and start reading my boards. Okay? Let me show you. My Social Pro board. And they'll see all these testimonials, or they'll check me out about me, or they'll look at my cute videos or books or friends and family, hilarious videos, social media training. See? This is how you influence people, gang. And I can teach you how to do it. My coaches can teach you. Let me do one more thing. Look over here, gang. We got Darren Weathers and Karen Stroh, two of my coaches, okay? Students. We're going to Google them. Watch this. And I ain't talking about typing their name in. Okay? You type anybody's name in, they're going to come up. Look, if somebody wants to know what Social Pro is, okay, and if Karen's the real deal, Karen Stroh, look. Now, I did this one earlier. What is Social Pro, Karen Stroh? Say that in Facebook, they see Karen, okay? And she's advertising, Social Pro, free coaching. And they want to know more. They've been burnt. They've been ripped off by businesses left and right. So I'm going to go Google Social Pro and Karen and see how she's doing with Social Pro, okay? So look at this. They say, what is Social Pro? They type that in, Karen Stroh. Look, Karen Stroh, base branding video. Karen Stroh again here with me and David Woodard, another coach of mine. Look how much she's branding. Affiliate marketing, Karen Stroh. LinkedIn, Karen Stroh. 22 social. That's her Skype iframe. People click here. Look at the results. 678 results. She's just starting out here. Out of 678 results, once this turns into a couple 100,000, which only take about 6 months, okay, and we're going to get more and more. She's going to get more and more well known, and she's leveraging off Social Pro. So out of all these people, you're going to get so many. Click this link right here and watch her Skype video, and they're going to want coaching, and she's going to make money. LinkedIn, see that? Look at this. Why, Social Pro, why Karen Stroh was failing, whatever. Look at all this. MLM Social, there's another community. Let's try Darren Weathers, okay? Let's type in, what is Social Pro, Darren Weathers. Let's see if anything comes up. Look at this. Darren's success story. Facebook Insight. My video is branding him. Darren Weathers, free Skype, Darren Weathers. See that? I'm doing the videos and everything, but he's branding himself. United we stand. Happy Memorial Day. You know how many people probably seen this post on Memorial Day? That's a hot day, buddy, for a holiday. What is Social Pro? Dave Williamson. See that? Darren Weathers, LinkedIn. Here's another video. Darren Weathers, is Social Pro scam. Look at this one here, Darren. This one, let's see where this is at. When you are branding yourself, a lot of other people will put your stuff on their website so they look like a leader. I don't know who put this up, but that will happen. And I'll show you one with Karen. Look at this, gang. Here it is right here. A lot of people will take your information and put it on their page, their blog, to make them look like a leader because they shared it. Okay, that's YouTube. Let me find it. Where was that? Right here? Yeah, look at this. We don't even know who this is, who owns this site. But they took it and they put the video, Karen's video here, to share this for sharing good content to help other people. See? Why Karen Stroh, affiliate marketer, failed and why? Look, ain't that cool? We don't even know these people. They're branding us. They're branding her. And then I put this comment in, see? So, gang, I hope you got the point here of what it really takes to build a business, okay? We're going to cut this video short. Come see us on Skype. Follow instructions in this post. We'll see you on the winning side.